Alright, I'm doing a review on um, the Legacy Dino Megazord from Mighty Morphin. I'm not going to just do the review of the Megazord. I'm also going to do the review of the Dragonzord. Now, I'm going to try to stay on focus here. I have a tendency to spread out, branch out during my reviews. I've only done one so far, so I'm going to try to stay focused. Alright, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Megazord. This is the Legacy version. You see how much sleeker it is. Now, take the sword and Mastodon shield off. During the show, they've only used the Mastodon shield once, and that was during the Green with Evil miniseries. I think that's the only time they used it. Well, anyway, here is the Megazord. Yes, I have rubber bands on it, but that's for a different reason. The hinges on the knees aren't perfect. When I got Titanus, but Titanus came with these braces. The braces weren't enough to keep the knees from, because the thing had a serious lean forward problem. Alright, I'm going to start taking apart the Megazord. First piece, easiest piece, the pterodactyl. Pull the pterodactyl out. Here's the pterodactyl. Now, I found something out by watching another review. You can actually make this thing stand by using the cannons on the back part. Here, I'll show you. Pull these off. These things right here. See how they have little grooves in there? That's where the pterodactyl will sit. And I can get it. Try to get this sit right. Yeah. See? Pterodactyl can perch. That aside. Now, kind of hard to. There it goes. Usually I have this thing sitting in Megazord mode whole time. I mean, I don't have a lot of room for it to sit, in individual Zords. But here's the arms, or the Mastodon. What you do is pull these down, flip this out, do the same thing over here, then flip this up, put the legs down, again flip this up, put the legs down. See, normally those cannons I put on the pterodactyl, I'll sit them right in here. But, okay, there. Mastodon. Alright. Next comes the legs. Pretty much self-explanatory. Sabertooth, head down, arms down, tusks down. Pull these down. Now, the Legacy Collection has got die-cast parts. Only die-cast part on the Sabertooth is the tail. On the Mastodon, it's actually the arms, underneath here. But Triceratops, same thing. The tail's diecast. On the pterodactyl, I don't think any of it is. Maybe the head. Yeah, the head only. I mean, it's not say they're not saying it's fully diecast. It's diecast parts. Now, diecast parts here on the T Rex is on the thighs. Yeah, I'm taking off the rubber bands. Now, I do have the black and gold version of this. I almost got the black and gold version of the Dragonzord, which would have been a cool thing. Uh, this takes a little finesse to get that out. Yes. Sorry. Nightmare Before Christmas is on. I'm kind of singing along with it. There we go. I go up. I mean, these things are kind of posable. So now on the show, the Dragonzord and T-Rex are supposed to be the same size, not for the toys. I'll show you. This is the Dragonzord Legacy. There's some diecast parts on this, the feet mainly. Okay, here's the Dragonzord. Here is the T-Rex. There is a size difference. So I'm holding them so they're about like if they were standing on the ground. There's a height difference. They're supposed to be the same size. Well, okay. Again, all right. T-Rex. Ankles move up and down. Knees move not like it would be walking. Hips move, but that's for transformation purposes. Arms go up and down again, transformation purposes. Jaw opens up, head looks up and down. If you open the mouth, there are the cannon. If you ever seen the show, the T-Rex's special move or special ability is firing sonic waves at the ground, kind of open up the ground to swallow the enemy or blasting them. That's the special ability for the T-Rex. The special ability for Triceratops, Billy can fire these, wrap around like hooks, and pull. Seen that happen once. Special ability for the Mastodon, Zach can fire cold air out of the trunk. Um, I don't remember. Oh, I think. Oh, both the tails of the Sabretooth and the Triceratops can go forward and fire weapons like lasers. The pterodactyl, I'm not sure, except for flying really fast. When they're all in tank mode, which I'll put them together in tank mode first. I mean, I don't have an external camera. I can't show you. I'm gonna have to hold it up and let you see. But when they're all combined, they have what's called the crystal weapon, which all five will fire lightning bolts out of the eyes. That on the count that the cockpits are right there. Um, I know the five have the crystals. I don't know about Tommy. Um, Now what I'm going to do is I'll do the Dragonzord different modes a little bit, but Alright, you take T-Rex, um, fold up the legs, like he's kneeling. Put him down real quick. That's where I would put back the rubber bands to keep it together. Really wish I had. I mean, I suppose I could call Bandai or write Bandai or something. Okay, better. Get better swords. I gotta get a hold of them anyways for my Thunder Megazord. I'll get into that review later. It's actually the second set of band-aids I had, or rubber bands I had on this thing. Right. Pop the tail up with that. Can't put it yet. Triceratops. Oh, not yet. So that would be the outside. Oh, these have little lifts. Let me know which side they go on. Put him on. Put her on. Last time, take the head off. Open him up. Fresh out of the oven. Why can't they cool things? New things, old things. That goes on the back. Make the oven one of the things they're most excited to open. It's baking season. Warm up the holidays with those bags. Gotta do this. Then put it on. Put to the side. Put to the other side. Now, it's in tank mode. Yep, there it goes. But cannons, they get placed on there. Now, pterodactyl, this is a hard one. How I did this, but it doesn't fit too well. I'm gonna try to do this without losing. Okay. Here is the. Here's the Megazord in tank mode. Oh, I forgot one little piece. I keep forgetting this when I do tank mode. Alright, lift up the tier. There we go. There. I forgot the mast on the head, which sits right in the middle there. And I'm holding up the pterodactyl. On this mode, this is where they fire the lightning out of the eyes. Alright, from this mode, my son knows this way too well. What? Activate what? Get him to, I'm trying to get him to say it so you guys can hear it. Alright, he stands up. The saber-tooth teeth actually point upward at this point. So he sits like this. Of course, arms go down. The guns come off. And at this point, the cannons, sit back here. plug it into these little holes. Um, so it's sitting like this. Okay, it looks goofy, but in the show, the pterodactyl comes flying in, folds up, and by the time it gets about right here, this port will drop. The T-Rex head will go in there. This will close up, and then the pterodactyl will land, and then at which point these sides come out, and what you get is the Megazord. Oops, got one little thing. These flip up. They flip up when the thing stands up. I forgot about that part. But here you got the Megazord. And, of course, when they need this power sword, it comes out of the sky, all electrified. I swear the guy gets electrocuted that's actually in the suit. Okay. That being done, I'm going to tear this thing apart again. Because I am going to show you Dragonzord. So, this is the Dragonzord. The mouth opens up, not very wide because of this chest plate right here. Hands open up like that, or the arms. The tail can restrict and extend. My friend and I were talking about it. You know, if it's going to be die-cast parts, what would have been cool is if the Dragonzord tip, this part, was die-cast. That'd be really cool. But it's kind of a hard plastic. I mean, it's very sturdy. I mean, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with both. All right, now get these guys into position. Take the... Whoop. Didn't mean to do that to the pterodactyl. But without the arms, the pterodactyl can't really sit. So drop down that. There. That's hard. Alright, Mastodon's off. Sabertooth off. Triceratops off. T-Rex and Triceratops or T-Rex and Pterodactyl off to whatever. Now, Dragonzord. Warrior mode time. These open up. Put the hand in. Close it back up. Same with this side. Folds up. Back in. Tail. Pops off. Stand him up out straight. Open him up. Pop him open. Take out chest plate. Close him back up. Take this part. I'm gonna try to use my chest and as a sturdy. Put this together. I'll snap together. Take Mastodon because now you need the arms, right? Now there's tabs in there that connect to the back of the T-Rex. Not so with Dragonzord. You just sit them back there. It slides together. Then it clips to the side. Now, that's only one part. Lift up the things. Kind of works better if you lay them down or in your hand. Then you bring up the legs like so. You're supposed to flick in this place. There we go. Supposed to click in this place, but there it goes. Oh, no, no. See, it's not very good connection. But then what you do is you take This is the downside of this. It doesn't like to stay put. There. Now, stand him up over here. Now, the tail, push together, all the joints. Mine's been put together, pull apart, put together, pull apart a few times. I mean, it's not brand new. Now, you take Dragonzord chest plate. It actually comes apart more. You take this piece. There's a little hole in there. I don't know if you can see it, but you place that in there, and then you place this, and the port's down there. It doesn't matter which way you put it in. You mean it's interchangeable. Now back here, there's a port. Opens up. There's actually a handle. If I can, oh yeah, little tab that you can pull out, and he can hang on to it like a gun. But oh, I forgot one little piece. Take this, open his mouth, and his face is right there. So, and yes, he can hold it. It's not easy, but that's why I don't put him in Dragon Warrior mode that much. Because the knee joints are not ready. And there is Dragonzord and Warrior mode. I may just, since I have them in this mode, I may just leave them. But since I have them displayed, he can't be holding his weapon. So I put it, that's why I put them in their basic modes first. Now, I would do a third form, but again, it's a lot of finagling, I'm going to call it. Take that off. See, if I put them in the Mega Dragonzord mode, which is the Megazord and the Dragon has shoulder pads, I'm not going to need any part of that. Triceratops, Saber-tooth Tiger, Mastodon, just leave the Dragonzord like this. Now I need Megazord, back in the Megazord mode. Hold on a second. Water right there. I see why some people do reviews when their kids are asleep or they don't have kids. They interfere. And I can't really edit him out, otherwise I'm editing a good portion of what I'm doing. Alright. Alright. Now it says, I've actually seen the reviews and I've also had paperwork about doing this. It said to add this after I get the Dragonzord on. Oh. You have to put the shoulder pads down and bring these back around. So basically, put his ears back. T-Rex tail leave like this for right now because you're gonna be putting the Dragonzord on top. Alright, I'm gonna slide him out of the way for real quick. Take him, separate him, push that little tab in. See how he's sitting like this? Oh, I'm new at this. Like this. Well, put this up. Pull this down. There's a. Gotta put the horn up a little bit, and there's a little tab. Sit this on. Oh, forgot. Underneath here. I don't know if you can see it because my camera's not very good. There's tabs that come down. This will hold on to shoulder parts. Put this on. There. So I also found it easier if you put the here, I'm side of my head so you can see what I'm talking about. These, they rotate. I like to put them up so they stay when I put those up. Now, this is why you see this tab here? This actually connects to the Megazord itself, and then you put the tail up. Yes, the horn does go up. It's about the only time that the horn does go up. Alright, so I'll Alright. Here is the Mega Dragonzord. Yeah, you can barely see the Megazord head, but that's what that is. It is heavy. You gotta remember, die-cast parts. Like I said, I got Titanus. This will sit inside Titanus. I mean, I'm probably being with you guys right now because if you're Power Ranger fans, you know this. I'm not telling you guys anything new about it, but if you were to get it or you couldn't figure something out, I hope this does help you out. Okay, so now, like I said, the Dragon's Warrior Mode weapon, don't need with this. You don't need the Master Shield or the Power Sword in this mode. Because the weapons for this setup are right here. I should say right here. Because if you've seen the show, the Megazord whacks them and then brings them together and it bolts out. Plus the Dragonzord fingertips will fire too. I'm not doing a complete review of this whole legacy. You know, if you've seen the show, you know what it's about. If you haven't, I can't say go watch it. You need to see it. It's up to you. But yeah, I do have a big collection. I'll be doing more reviews. I'll try to stay on track with them. I have a tendency of off track, but that was my review of the Legacy Megazord and Dragonzord plus combinations and configurations. Um, I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope I didn't get off too track, but have a good one.